Hello Sarah, and welcome to vlog number 21. Now, originally this vlog was entitled The Letter, because I was going to read this letter that I wrote to you in July, and then I never sent it to you, because then we started, communicating through vlog. But I don't actually want to read the whole letter to you because I think that that'd be really time-consuming, and I have other things to discuss in our vlog. But I am going to show you this one picture I drew for you, and I don't know how well you can see it, but in the letter I mentioned something about how you gave me that Monster Spotters guide, and how this was in it. It says, humanoid with a fish mouth scale, webbed hands and feet and black eyes, and then I think I made some reference about how I think it's really similar to the fishman that Wentworth Miller changes into in Go Fish, that episode of Buffy, that the comic you read a few blogs ago mentioned. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that photo. One day I will send this letter to you, because there's actually even two parts. Like, here you go. The letter, part 2. So eventually I will send it to you, because, it's nice to get letters in the mail. It makes me feel important, I don't know. Because you don't generally get letters in the mail anymore, like, everything's by email. And even this vlog, which I enjoy doing, is, like, technologically based, where I feel like the post office, even though I'm sure they use technology now, I like to believe that they don't, and it's just so old-fashioned. So yeah, I don't know, I like getting letters, and I hope you do too. So even though I think everything I mention I've probably already told you by now, I want you to have it, just so you can, keep that picture forever, since I clearly put a lot of effort into drawing that monster for you. Sarah, I wanted to show you this paper crane that I folded not that long ago, because I'm really proud of it, and I find paper cranes incredibly difficult to fold, so I was really proud that this one actually kind of turned out looking like a crane. And the paper is from Japan Day, which we had last year in history, and we had that class together and maybe recall Japan Day, and I took 2 pieces of paper, but I only folded 1 crane, so the other day I was like, wow, I should probably use this other piece of paper that I took, so I'm not just wasting the special paper crane folding paper that I stole from the classroom. And then I turned it into that, which is like really good for, I'm not very hands-on, like I try to be, because people always do such cool things, but I'm just not a very hands-on person. I'm more one of those people that watches hands-on people and tries to do what they do, but then doesn't do it very well. I'm glad you enjoyed the Weezer concert. They seem like a band that'd be really good live. And yes, I have heard of Tokyo Police Club before. They are a really good band, actually. I like a lot of their older stuff. But before you go out and buy an album by them, don't buy the newest one called Elephant Shell, because Shannon, who you know, actually owns that CD, so you might as well just borrow it from her before you pour your own money into it. Unless you really like them a lot, then I mean, that's worth it. But you might as well buy an older CD if you just want a lot of their music collectively and kind of minimize the amount of money you spend on it. Since I know you're trying to be really legal these days with how you obtain your music, which is good, I guess. Kind of limits you a little bit, but I kind of like owning CDs, actually. There's something about owning the CD with all its packaging. It's just nice to have CDs around in this world of MP3s. Not to mention that my dad still listens to records on a daily basis, so that kind of brings, the vintage music listening into the household. Now I've got some things to go and attend to, so I'm going to leave you now, Sarah. Hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, and I wished Laura a happy belated birthday when I saw her. I didn't really think I should have included this in the video, since she doesn't watch it. She would never see it. So I told her in person. Thought it was more meaningful anyway. Alright. See you tomorrow.